So coming in at number 3, we have the Smock Nord. Obviously, you guys saw this one coming.
Yeah.
It's such a nice device.
Oh yeah, it's so nice. It's like we said, we're not doing 5 this month. If we were doing 5, you would have seen 2 before this that were worse than it.
Exactly.
But they're not even worth being in the video. Being in this video alone means that it's a great device.
Honestly. So what's so nice about this device, Nate?
I mean, just the flavor, dude. The flavor is amazing in the Nord. You know, it's got a big battery, big pods.
And the flavor is great. So is just the overall hit. Like, when you hit it, it really feels like you're chucking on something, you know? And it's not super duper hard. It's kind of just big. I don't know how else to explain it.
Yeah.
Like, our number 2 that we're about to talk about has a really super hard hit.
Yeah, this isn't. It's not a throat hit.
No.
That's what it's not a throat hit. It's more mouth.
Right. If you have any experience with the Voopoo Panda, it feels a lot like that. Really, again, just like a wide, big hit. It's not hard. It's just massive, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, my only real issue with the Nord is that like it leaks sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
it does.
Inside, and it also spits a little bit. It's like excess juice is kind of my big issue with that.
But if that's the only problem with it, then it's still aces in our book.
Yeah, because it's not even a bad problem. Like it's not. It doesn't leak to the point where it's like, fuck, I don't want to use this device, you know?
Exactly. And for only $24.95, this device is top of the charts. Well, let's move on.
Number 2. The Lost Vape Orion.
Obviously, you know this device, too. Again, we love this device. It's been around forever. And that's just because nothing has moved it from its number 2 spot.
Yeah. I mean, it's been number 1 and number 2 ever since we got it. And it's going to stick around there until our current number 1 has some more replicas or competitors with that.
Exactly. So, like, the Orion, if you don't know anything about it, really, it's a $70 device with a DNA chip in it.
Yeah.
So, for $70, it's made out of metal. It's got a very nice pod that never spits, has incredible flavor, and an enormous hit.
Yeah. It's made out of zinc alloy, which is a metal.
Yes.
Dumb comments.
Yeah.
But, regardless, yes, it's made out of metal, and it's a premium device. I'm sure you just said that.
Exactly.
But it's so nice, and, like, I have no issues with that device. I have none at all other than the price.
Exactly. And, you know, it's really expensive simply because it has a DNA chip in it.
Yeah.
Which, if you don't know anything about the DNA chip, it's programmable.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we've not actually mentioned this in our videos before because up until this point, the Orion kind of stood out without even having to go into the computer and edit with it. But you can straight up plug this thing into your computer and adapt it to whatever you want.
Whatever you want. And, you know, because it's got 3 modes. You've got a button, you press it twice, and it changes the mode. And it also has a memory feature, so, you know, you press it for as long as you want to hit it. It's programmed, and then you've got it, which is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, exactly. And then you only have to it'll be the same hit every time that you want.
Exactly.
And then, you know, at the end of the day, the DNA chip has been the best forever.
Since
always
vaping,
been the best.
in vaping history.
Yeah, I don't see that changing for a long time.
No, DNA chips are reputable.
Yeah.
But this device is amazing, but
there is something that tops it.
Oh, that's right, Nate. What do we got?
Coming at number 1. The OgVape AIO.
Yes, this is the device of the week. We've been talking about it all week long because we love it so much.
And this is a dark horse coming out of fucking nowhere. We would never have had this device had OgVape not sent it to us.
Exactly. And again, they sent it to us, but we're not biased about it.
We're not biased. You've seen other reviews where we've had devices sent to us,
we shit all
most
over
of the time they get shit on. So,
but this one is excellent. I mean, again, it's metal top to bottom except for the mouthpiece and the button.
Yeah.
And everything about this device feels absolutely premium.
Premium. It's like until this point, I never thought I would feel something more premium than the Orion.
Exactly.
And then I held this thing, and it's insane. I love everything about this device. The way you fill it up is so cool.
Yeah, it is.
Like the contacts are straight up made to be wet, so you're never gonna have a leakage issue.
And you're never gonna have a connection issue either, because you know if it's always meant to be wet, then there's not gonna be any juice getting in it to get it wet. It's great.
Yeah, adjustable airflow, everything the Orion has, except for not quite as big of a battery.
Not quite as big of a battery, but just as big of a hit and even better flavor.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, I mean, it's $45 cheaper.
Exactly! That's just the absolute best. It's $45 cheaper than one of the best vapes on the market.
Yeah, and that's what makes it better, because they're almost identical.
Pretty much.
There's things that make each one better than the other if there was no price comparison, but then when it comes down to the price, the AUG vape has to win.
Exactly.
There's no other option.
Exactly. We're all about value on this channel, because obviously there's devices you can drop a shit ton of money on and they'll be great, but they're not the best because they're super freaking expensive.
Yeah.
So if you can find something that's amazing that rivals one of those devices and it's only $27, it's like, how can you go wrong?
Yeah. You found a gem in the rough. That's what you did.
Exactly.
Fucking
a gem in the rough.
Yeah.
That's a great way to put it. Well, links for all of these devices are down in the description as per usual. Check them out. We got them for a killer price.
As always, go down there below. Check the links. Hit the like button if you like this video. And hit the subscribe while you're down there if you haven't done it already.
And you can always drop a comment, but if you have a question that you want us to get back to you with personally, you can go on to our website. Link is in the description. It's fuckinvapeboys.com. We'll get back to you within about 1 business day, and we'll answer all your questions.
Yeah.
So do that. We love you guys, and until next time, peace out.